Okay, so I want to make a video very quickly to showcase my Niri plus Waybar setup. It is a rather minimal setup, and the reason I want to make a video on it is because I think I've finally reached a stage where I have graduated from the Rising Academy, and I feel confident enough about this setup that like 6 months, 20 years from now. Wow, that's a big gap. Anyway, regardless of what happens, if I ever need to reinstall something, I feel confident to grab my .dot files and just slapping them on an installation with Niri. Gotta do this real quick. This is what we'll start off with, you know? Yeah, I know. Shut up. Okay, so this is my terminal. If you've watched my previous videos, you know I use Kitty. Never really used anything else. And yeah, it's got background blur, a little bit of opacity, so it's sort of see-through, you know? And yeah, I'm running Z shell as my shell, as well as Oh My Z shell, and I've configured it to be a little bit helpful, you know, like that. It'll underline if something is a correct command, and it has history, so every time, you know, you do sudo, you can see the last things I was doing if I just go up. So yeah, you didn't see anything. I totally wasn't trying NixOS earlier. Totally didn't just spoil my next video or anything. But yeah, anyway, I made a little GitHub page to quickly showcase this this setup, and everything that you need to have installed if you want to copy this setup for whatever reason. I mean, feel free to, is listed here. So I guess I just want to go through it real quick. You know, you can see what it looks like here and whatnot. You don't need me to talk about it for 10 minutes. So I think I'll just go through some of my keybinds and how I use my setup essentially. So I have Rofi for 3 reasons actually, which is the drun menu right here to just, you know, look for any application real quick. I still have foot. Okay, I lied. Fine. I tried foot for a little bit and I guess I forgot to uninstall it. I also have a emoji picker that uses Rofi as a front, which is pretty cool. The only thing that's a little weird about it right now is that you have to click Alt-C to copy something instead of just Enter or Control-C or whatever, but it works, so I'm not complaining. And then finally, of course, I have my clipboard history, which, yeah, I was just copying a few things from some notes and whatnot. Don't mind that. And yeah, this also works pretty well. So Mako for notifications right there, as you can see. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, that was not a keybind, of course, but yeah, super enter for my terminal. Let's go into my Niri config with super S. Scroll down a little bit just so I can remember everything I'm about to show. So yeah, super enter, super D for Rofi, super B for my browser, super P for a private window in case I want to do that for whatever reason. I don't have to be in a LibreWolf window and then press Control Shift P to get a private window. I can just super P anywhere and get a private window. That's pretty cool. I have N for Note Snook, which is just taking notes. Yeah, I got super E for Dolphin, my file manager of choice, of course. Unfortunately, I am reliant on a couple of KDE apps because I just think that they are the best for what they are. And I've tried every other alternative and they just don't click with me. I got super O for OBS, of course, over here. Very nice. And yeah, S for my config if I just need to go change something real quick. I got a super G for a document that I have, which is just a reminder to myself, just like a checklist every time I do a system-wide update, just, you know, just in case I forget something, you know. Eventually I'll have all this memorized, but I'm too lazy to do it right now, so super G is gonna have to do for now. And then I got a cool thing, which is super slash for Pavo control, which is just my way of quickly accessing my audio control. You know, you can do output devices, so, you know, audio, microphones, and then individual applications that play audio. Very, very useful. Yeah, super period was emojis. Oh yeah, then I got super Z for my playlist, which is just a command that launches MPV and shuffles my playlist in this directory. Very cool. Of course, it plays a K-pop song. Anyway, yeah, we got super Alt L for Swaylock as well, which is a very nice, very minimal theme, as you can see right here. And then, yeah, it's just Swaylock. And yeah, like I said, it's just super minimal. It's nothing crazy, nothing flashy. Just, you got your workspaces, you know, you got a couple of information blocks over here. I actually added I updated the tooltip format here so that now it shows what day it is. It highlights the day and it shows the previous weeks and the upcoming week. So that is really, really nice. And I finally figured out how to change the font. I was not able to change the font on this for so long. But yeah, you know, volume has a click to mute thing. If you're on Wi-Fi, you can see how strong your connection is. You can see how much memory you're using, your CPU, and if you click either of these, then a BTOP Kitty window will open, which is very cool. So yeah, that's my little setup. Link in the description for the GitHub page if you want to copy any of the configuration files from my .config. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Take care now. Bye-bye.